Langlois Lake. Can't see around that corner. Looks like there might be a grassy area over there where I could beach it, let river out. Anyway, we got plenty. All right, we're on the water. This is Langlois, I think, and it's the deepest lake in the area, 90 feet deep. Average of 45 feet deep. Just talk to those guys over there. I'm gonna drop the motor down. Alright, let's do that. I'll go down a little bit. See how I do that? And tighten her up and full blast. Alright. Let me get comfortable. So yeah, I asked AI if there were any lakes around here that I could go kayaking, and it said Langlois Lake and gave me all kinds of details about how in the middle out here it's 90 feet deep. All private, like it says there's no shore access, but we'll see. I do have some repair stuff for that to do a legit, like permanent repair. That's a vulture up there. Oh wow, look at the color of the water. Yeah, you can tell it's deep. Hey, you need to sit your butt down, boy. That guy was telling me the green nymph, it's not fishing, it's catching. So if you fly fish here with a green nymph, River played with their dog, like not rough, but like played hard. I was so proud of him. Private property. Oh wow. Trying to see if you can see a house up in there, but there's a tree going all the way out here in the water. Look at that, River. Is that a big tree? That always freaks him out. Look at that. Look at that big old tree. People are always shocked that I'm just out here to bring River for a cruise and that I'm not fishing. But to be honest, it's just because it's a lot of trees falling over here. It's $100 and some odd dollars for a fishing license for out of state. Oh, look at that, River. That's how clear the water is. Isn't that nuts? Whoa. Don't want to hit one of them things. Dang, that is kind of creepy. It's my worst fear is breaking the propeller and having to paddle all the way back, because when I first bought this kayak, I couldn't afford the motor and the battery. So I did try to use just the paddles and went all the way across Blue Mesa Reservoir, which is like a huge, ridiculously huge lake in Colorado. Sit down, River. What are you tripping out on? Look at all that from the cottonwoods. Yeah, this is a beautiful day, man. Those guys have 2 inflatable boats and fly fishing rods. Well, something just jumped out of the water over there. Dang. Yeah, right over there, something jumped. Oh, shit. No. That looks pretty fun, huh? It's the only other people out here so far. Oh, no, there's that dude. I forgot. That boat only weighs like 13 pounds or 23 pounds. It's made out of Kevlar and wood. It's a kit. You can build it yourself. But yeah, I think he said 23 pounds. Maybe he was 13. Whatever. It reminds me of those hydroplane boats that I was just checking out at Clear Lake. Because those things only weighed 100 pounds. I think that included the motor. I don't know. 400 pounds with the rider. So maybe it's with the rider and the motor. You're being such a good boy, River. He is getting more and more used to it. I've noticed if I pump this up to like really hard, because it's a stand-up paddleboard down here. This is just a regular boat. That's what allows him to be stable enough to not freak out totally, because his little paws like don't even really push in. Wow, there's a little house tucked away. Oh, widescreen. Hi, puppy. Let's do widescreen for a minute while we got all these fluffy cotton balls. What is this little amphitheater here? We're stopping. I bet you that's the Girl Scout camp, huh? That would make sense. We're going to get out and get off here, though. Yeah, that totally looks like a Girl Scout camp. Maybe my sister can get her daughter to camp up here somehow. Look at all that crap in the water. If we go around the far side, it looks like there is a kayak, a little landing spot. Slow down, River. Coming in hot. See what I'm talking about? That blue thing over there? Alright. Slow down. Whoa, fish right there. Like a bass. Oh, look at this. This is perfect. Look at this. Told you I knew what I saw. That is straight up sick. Dude. Okay. That is awesome. It's like a legit drive up parking spot for the kayak. And a nice dock. This has got to be the Girl Scout camp. Has to be. Look at that water. Oh my God, are you kidding me? I mean, I've got polarized lenses on. Oh yeah. It does work. Put my sunglasses, see that? Anyway. I'm not going up there, but we're going to start the camera over. All right, we're on Langlois Lake, and look at this cool little kayak parking spot. Like, I literally just drove the kayak up into it and parked. In this big, huge, beautiful dock. I'm pretty sure this is a Girl Scout camp. Look at how beautiful this is. Let me try and move the camera real slow. Can hear fish jumping constantly. And look at this, when I put my glasses on here, look at the water. Isn't that insane? Anyway. Yeah, this is definitely got to be Girl Scouts. Oh. River, no. Look at this big amphitheater for like an assembly, like for meetings. And yes, I know this is private property. Come on. It's still beautiful. It's not open. There's nobody here. Look at that big, beautiful main lodge up there. Nice big fire pit. Yeah, pretty awesome, huh? I'm super impressed. Well, let's get out of here before the 5-minute timer goes off. That's usually my rule when I do go on someone's property. I don't hang out long. Still can't believe how clear that water is. You can't see as well as I can with... Anyway, on that note, we're going to get back in the boat and more trace passing. Only one passing. I gotta say, that little kayak dock or whatever is the slickest thing I've seen. That is so cool. That's the Girl Scout camp, I guess. It's the only thing that makes sense. It's too cool to be like private, like personal. You know what I mean? That's public, you can tell. Ish. I don't know how it works. So we're gonna go over here. It's a cool amphitheater, flagpole. You can see like that big lodge in the back. You know, all from the cottonwoods. There's a lot of crap on the water. It's alright, it's gonna rain and be windy. This will all get blown away. It looks like there's rental boats up there. See that? That's what it looks like to me. Rental boats. I'm not getting off at this one. This one looks more like redneck owned and operated. Like private. It actually, oh shit, what's that? Ain't trying to hit one of them. Oh, there's a bass right there on the end of that log. They're just chilling. Yeah, this looks like something from the movie Jason. You know what I mean? What was that camp of Jason, the hockey mask guy? Where they all got killed? That's what this looks like right here. It's totally got the horror film vibe. Dude, that's totally got the axe murderer vibe. The other one doesn't, but that one does. This tree just goes straight down. Man. Oh, this tree goes way out. Oh, dang, see that? I just think that's a tree that fell. Dude, that's some creepy, man. That really is. I'm gonna have to look up the name of that summer camp that Jason, Camp Shady or something. Yeah, big old tree. What's that, river? Man, River's being such a good boy. There really was a learning curve with him. Like, I couldn't relax for the first, I don't know, 20 times he was on the boat. I was like scared shitless that he was going to flip us over. And he could anymore. He could at any minute. And that's why I am wearing a life vest and he is wearing a little kid life vest, which I get more compliments on that than anything. Everybody thinks that's just the cutest thing they ever done saw. Honestly, my opinion is it hinders him. He's a really good swimmer, and I think that thing slows him down. But It's mostly for looks, just to avoid any 19-year-old Forest Service guy from trying to ruin my day. But man, we are just cruising right along. Let's go 2x. Those people did get here before me. Oh. Almost looks like you could beach it right over there. But look how thick that forest is. Seriously. Yeah, there's nowhere to beach it. That is just thick. Thick. Oh, you can see the roots. The roots of those trees. Even the river's tripping out. I'm gonna go a little more than that. Oh, hey, tree. Uh-oh. That's too close. Now, I bet you there are some lunkers in here. It's not what we're here for, though. Yeah. It's so pretty. Let's take a picture. What's that? Something bright white down there. Hey, yeah, we're going home, buddy. Yeah, we're going back to the truck. This has been a pretty cool little short trip. Like, we wasn't planning on being here all day. You can tell clouds are starting to think about coming this way. It's gonna get you, river. Into the darkness. That dude's super cool. And wherever the other guy is, that's his dad. And those people got here right when I did. Oh, there's his dad right there. Yeah. That's about when River, like, he goes through a phase, but right about now, however many minutes we've been going, is when he starts to get a little bit antsy. Oh, look at this bird. I bet you she's got a nest right there. Okay, let's be quiet. I bet you that little bird has some kind of a nest on there. Don't really want to crowd those guys on the paddleboard. It's kind of a small little ramp. It's crazy, that one house over there is just huge. He probably owns the Boy Scout ramp over there too, you know what I mean? It's usually how it works. Okay, here we go. Oh, whatever. You being a good boy? He knows we're getting home. Oh, there's the doggy buddy. He made really good that dog right there. We should go over there just for fun, so we don't creep up on them. Hey, stop. Look. I'm not gonna get too close. Look, there's your buddy. There's his little doggy buddy. That's a cool boat. Alright, this is going to be fun because there are a lot of submerged logs. Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm going to have to put the camera down. There's way too many. It's a landmine of logs. I could just use a tractor. Anyway, you made it.